Right. Good morning, everyone. Online students, can you hear me? Yeah, we completed yesterday's string handling. And today we need to start next chapter, IO strings. Do you know Eclipse, right? We are writing programs in Eclipse only. Okay. Now create a project, Java project. Practice. Finish. Right click. New package. Totally, you are learning 6 concepts. In this chapter, you are learning 6 topics. Okay. Now, first, let me understand need of this chapter. What is the chapter name? IO strings. IO stream chapter contains file IO. IO stands for input output. Serialization. Next, file class. So totally, these are the 3 sections available as part of IO stream. File IO, also you have console IO, serialization, file class. Okay. Now, why you are learning this chapter? Every chapter has a purpose, na? Purpose of this chapter. What is the purpose? For storing data permanently in a file. For storing data permanently in a file, we are using this chapter. And tell me, I have created a variable. Inside a class, I created a variable. Or I created array object, or I created class object. Tell me, what is the purpose of objects? Objects is meant for storing value. Okay, here I'm storing a value, let's say 10. Here I'm storing value 10, 20, 30, 40. Here I'm storing value 101, HK, 4 Java, 3500. How long these variables object memory is available until program execution complete. Once the program execution completed, control come out, then these three memories are destroyed and the values are stored or lost or not. For example, student has taken admission today in the core Java. When he come tomorrow back to the institute, his details are available in the program or not available? Not available. Then the student found in the program? No. Then the student is considered as old student or new student? New student. He has to pay money again. So is it good idea, bad idea? Bad idea. So what should I do? I have to store this. I have to store before you exit the program. Before you exit program, here I should write some logic that will help us to store data inside a file permanently. Inside a file permanently, either variable data or array data or class object data, whatever, should store permanently. Then what is the advantage if I store permanently? When I run this program, next time, we will read this data from the file and we will store that existing data inside these objects. That means, tell me second time when I run this program, the student who took admission yesterday is now available in my system or not? He can be identified as a old student or not, right? We will allow him to continue the course. So finally, what is the problem with the previous programs? In previous programs, the data stored in a variable or object is temporarily available only up to the program exit. Once program execution completed, the data is lost. So if you want to store a data permanently, I need to store data from my program. This is Java program. From Java program, I should store data permanently either inside a file or inside a database. You have two options available, either in the file or in the database you have to store. So this is my variable or memory. This is variable or memory. And here I have what? Data. I want to store the data either inside file or inside database. In the database, where we store in the table. Then how can we store data inside file or a database? No need to write logic. We have predefined API. If you want to add two numbers, is there any predefined API? No. Can you both people leave the class? First. Last. First. First, don't waste time. Leave. Both are checking something in the mobile and smiling each other, enjoy. Forgot the class. So Vaishna staying in the class. They will enjoy outside. Okay, na? Okay, continue. Anybody want to check mobiles? You can leave the class. Unnecessary eye throwing out from the class. You can. Now tell me. So this Java program want to store data inside a file. For that, there is a predefined library. Library means what? Predefined program. That predefined program called what? IOStream API. Don't confuse. There is a two words stream. Stream API, IOStream API. Stream API is meant for reading data from the collection. IOStream API meant for storing and reading data from the file. Don't confuse on the word stream. Okay. Next, if you want to store data inside database, what is required? We need JDBC API. What is the API? JDBC API. IOStream API is meant for storing data inside file, reading data from the file. JDBC API is meant for storing data inside database, reading data from the database. Is it clear, guys? Now tell me. JDBC is not part of core Java. It is part of what? Advanced Java. In advanced Java, you will learn IOStream. You have to learn in core Java. Now, this file is what file? This file can be a text file or can be a image file. Okay, we can read and write data by using IOStream API. I can read and write data only two types of files. What is that? Text file or image file. If you want to read a text file, I have input stream and output stream. Input stream and output stream. Input stream is for reading the input from the file. Input stream is for reading data from the file. Input. Input means what? Java program. Into Java program, I want the input, right? Input stream for reading from file into Java program. Output stream is for what? Output. Java program to output. Output means reading or writing? Writing. Okay. Input stream is for reading, output stream for writing. Then how can we read and write data from image file? Same. Input stream also we can use for reading input, image, and output stream is also used for reading, writing image. So input stream, output stream are the two predefined classes. These are the classes actually. Input stream and output stream are the two predefined classes given for reading and writing data. As part of IOStream API, how many classes we have? Two classes, input stream and output stream. Input stream is used for reading data from the file. Output stream is for writing data into the file. There is another special classes are given exclusively for text. Input stream, output stream for both reading text and image. But input stream, output stream are having some limitations to read text data. That's why we have two separate classes are given called reader and then what? Writer. And tell me, reader is for reading data from the file, writer is for writing data. The self-descriptive reader, writer. Reader for reading data from the file, writer for writing data. This input stream, output stream are reading data like in binary format. That's why these streams are called binary streams. What streams they're called? Binary streams. Reader and writer writing the data in the terms of characters. That's why these streams are called what? Character streams. What streams are? Character streams. So tell me, if interviewer ask a question, how many types of streams Java support? Two types of streams. Number one, binary streams. Number two, character streams. Which streams are available from the beginning? From Java 1.0 version. From Java 1.0 version, we have binary streams. Okay, from first version itself, binary streams available. We use binary streams both for reading text and image. But later, Sun Microsystem realized that input streams are having some limitations in reading what data? Character data. That's why they have given another type of streams are called what? Reader and writer. These are available from 1.1 version. Which version? 1.1. Character streams are available from 1.1. And tell me, now which version you are using? 21 version. Then, because you are using 21 version, you have two options are there. Number one, input stream. Number two, output stream. Also, you have a reader and writer. Then, when to choose input stream, output stream, when to use reader, writer. If you want to read and write, binary data, nothing but image data. Okay, choose what? Input stream and output stream. If you want read and write text data, use what? Reader and writer. And tell me, can I read image data by using reader and writer? No. Can I read text data by using input stream and output stream? Yes. Using input stream, output stream, we can read both the text data and image data. But using character streams, reader and writer, I can read only what data? Text data only. So final conclusion what? From my Java program, I want to save my data permanently inside a file. Then use what? IOStream API. API is nothing but predefined classes. Those predefined classes are available where inside those predefined classes are available in the package called what? The package of IOStream? Java.io. If you want to use IOStream API, I must use a special package called what? Java.io. Tell me, up to now, you are using predefined classes available in which package? Java.lang. Which package? Java.lang. Java.lang package you have used up to now. Inside Java.lang, we have our predefined classes system available, system.out. Predefined classes string available, predefined classes string buffer available, predefined classes string builder available, and wrapper classes integer, integer, double, character, boolean. All these wrapper classes are available in java.lang package. Thread class, run, thread group class, thread class, thread group class, runnable. All these are also available in java.lang class, and then what? Object. All these are also available in which package? Java.lang. Then when we are accessing these classes, did you use any import statement? No. Okay, we didn't use import statement. But when you want to access classes available in java.io, java.util, or java.sql, you must import the packages. Whenever you are accessing any class which is available outside of java.lang package, you must add import statement. That means, tell me, if you wanted to, this is my file. Okay, this is my file. I'm taking file name as what? abc.txt. Now, if you want write a Java program to store data into abc.txt, I have to write a class called what? Test, open bracket, public static void main of string array args, inside main method. I have to write logic. First step is what? Create. You want read or write? Write purpose, which object I have to use? Output stream. Create output stream object, then call OS dot output stream object dot method. If you want to perform any operation, what is required? Method. Tell me, what is the name of the method? Guess. What is the name of the method for writing? Come on, guess. What is the name of the method for writing? What is the name of the method for withdraw? What is the name of the method for deposit? What is the name of the method for write? What is the name of the method for write? Now here I'm having a method called what? Write. What do you want to write? Data. The data you should write here. So tell me, IO stream chapter code. How many lines? How many lines we will have inside IO stream chapter? Only 2 lines. What are the 2 lines? Number 1, create stream object. Number 2, call the method to perform that operation. That's all. Babu, online students, understood what I am teaching? Again, you will come back. What you are teaching, I am not understand. Half of the day's classes will not come. Okay, even class coming also checking mobiles, so talking with friends. And again complaint to the faculty, complaint on the faculty saying that not understand. Every chapter first need you should understand. If you don't understand need, nothing will come to your mind. Now I have a question. I have a animal. Is animal really animal? I have a vehicle. Is vehicle really vehicle? No. Who is the vehicle? Bus is the vehicle. Who is the vehicle? Car is the vehicle. Who is the vehicle? Bike is the vehicle. Next I'm asking question. Is bus really bus? No. Red bus is the bus. Yes or no? Express is the bus. Super luxury is the bus. Volvo is the bus. These are the actual buses running on the road. Understood? Understood? Give me book. Why are you giving this? Huh? I ask, give me book. I didn't ask that. I am asking, give me book. That is book. What is book? Is book really book? No. Book is not physical. This notebook is physical. This notebook is a book. Every real world thing is having one type. Okay, na? When I ask a pad, give me pad. Give it, huh? Okay, tell me, this is a pad, right? This is not a pad, this is wood. But why are you calling it as a pad? Because it's cut like a pad and having what? Clip. If this clip is not there, can you call it as a pad? No, it is just a wood, a piece of wood. Okay, because it is acquire the features of the pad. That's why we are calling this as what? Pad. That is inheritance. Understood? Now tell me, in the real world, everything is having one type. When we want to access that particular thing, are you calling its original name or calling its a super type? Super type. Always we will interact with a super type, but coming into hand is what? Subtype. You are using subtype, but interacting on what? Super type. You want check in your life from today. You are asking your friend, "Are mama, can you give your mobile?" But what mobile coming into your hand? Mobile, particular company mobile. MI mobile, Samsung mobile, iPhone mobile, if you are a very rich person. Okay, Vivo mobile, right? The mobile company mobile is coming. Okay. When you are asking your friend, "Are mama, give me urgent ride, it's a bike I require. Can you please give me your bike?" Bike is what? Super type or subtype? Super type. Super type. Bike is super type. What is the subtype? One of the bike. Whatever your friend is having bike is the actual bike. That is coming into your hand and driving. Yes or no? Now there is a function in your house. You are wanted to travel from one place to another place with all your relatives. Tell me, you are asking your relative or any person, "Era, vehicle uchinda?" What do you say? Did you get the vehicle? Yes or no? You rent the vehicle. Then you are not calling bus or car. What? We are calling what? Vehicle came. But vehicle coming. The booked bus coming. Bus. After the bus coming, then you will get too much disappointed because the number one worst bus they sent to you. When you are booking the vehicle, reserving the vehicle, they didn't show you the vehicle. You say, "Okay, I'll send the best bus I will send." But after that, the number one worst bus they will send. No proper seats. When they started the engine, it's like engine sound like a blasting sound will come, right? Then tell me now. Very, very important. Animal means what? Super type. It has what? Subtype. Vehicle means super type. It has subtype. Bus means what? Super type. It has what? Subtype. Similarly, come to the current chapter. Similarly, IO stream, no, input stream. Similarly, IO. I means what? Input stream. O means what? Output stream. R. Come on, R. Super type. They have the subtypes. They are just representing an object of what type? Input taking, output giving, right? Input stream is a super class. I told you in the object oriented programming, a super class will be always either interface or abstract class. 99% super classes are interfaces. 9.9%. 99% interfaces. 0.9% abstract classes. 0.1% class, concrete class. What is that 0.1%? Super class is what? Object class. Object class is a concrete class, na? Right? So input stream class is a abstract class. Output stream class is a abstract class. This input stream and output stream classes contain almost around 5 to 6 methods available. Among those 5 to 6 methods, read method is a abstract method, and here write method is a abstract method. Here read method and write method are abstract methods. Is it clear? Input stream is a abstract class. Then they have several subclasses available. Among all these subclasses, the important subclass is file input stream. Which class? File input stream. Second subclass is data input stream. What is the name? Another subclass name is object input stream. What is the name? Object input stream. So tell me, if somebody asks you read data from the file, then we have three classes are there: file input stream, data input stream, object input stream. When user asks you to, okay, if somebody say, "Arey, there is a file, go and read the data from the file," you should not write the program directly. You should write the first ask the user, "Arey Babu, in that file, what data available? You want me to read byte by byte." Byte by byte, bytes data, byte by byte you want to read. Then a file is a memory, na? Memory is internally contains what? First byte, second byte, third byte, fourth byte, fifth byte. Sir, what is the byte? I am not getting visualization. Very simple, Ravav. On keyboard, you press one key, one. It is a 1 byte. A, it is a 1 byte. At the rate, it is a 1 byte. If you press one key, space, 1 byte. Hyphen is 1 byte. Okay. Round bracket, 1 byte. Okay. Equal to 1 byte. So if you press one key on the keyboard, that is called what? 1 byte. Suppose inside my file abc.txt, I am typing 10. Okay. Now tell me, if I use file input stream class for reading this 10 into the program, can you read 10 as a 10? No, you cannot. You can read only as what? 1 and then what? 0. Why? File input stream can read complete data at a time of byte by byte. Byte by byte. First byte 1, second byte 0. Understand? Suppose in my abc.txt, I have the name Hari. Tell me, file input stream can read this entire name Hari at a time? No, it cannot read. It can read only byte by byte. That means file input stream class read method, fis.read, when I call, read method will go to this file and read only 1 byte. What is the meaning of 1 byte? 1 character, H. H is coming only H coming out. No, sir, I want all HARI. Then 4 times you call read method. You want read 4 integers from the keyboard. Next int method you are calling 1 time or 4 times, sir? Next int method you are calling 4 times. Similarly, here also you must call what? 4 times. Finally, try to answer now. What is the problem with file input stream class? File input stream class can read data from the file, but it can read only 1 byte at a time. How many bytes, sir? 1 byte. But tell me, in Java, we have a primitive data types, na? We have primitive data types. Primitive data types data is available in 1 byte or in 2 bytes, 4 bytes, 8 bytes range, na? Byte 1 byte, short char 2 bytes, int 4 bytes, float 4 bytes, double 8 bytes, long 8 bytes. Tell me, in my Java program, I have one integer value. I want to storing this integer value. How many bytes it will occupy? 4 bytes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then tell me, when I want to read data, all these 4 bytes data at a time I have to read, na? And return that 4 bytes number as a one number 10. Then can FIS class can use it for this purpose or cannot be used? Cannot be used. So if you want to read primitive data size data, primitive data type size data from the keyboard, then I have to use what? DIS. So data input stream class will read data from the file in the primitive data size range. 1 byte, 2 bytes, 4 bytes, 8 bytes. Clear? Tell me, in Java, I have primitive data. Also, we have what? Object. Which object? Either array object, or what? Class object or collection object. Okay, any of the 3 objects, if you want to write and read from the file, then tell me, can I use FIS? No. Can I use DIS? No. I have to use what? Object input stream. What I should use? Object input stream. So finally tell me, I want to read data from the file. I want to read data from the file. When you are reading data from the file, you have 3 options are there. Option number 1, read 1 byte at a time. Number 2, read one primitive data size range at a time. Third, one object at a time. Okay, I have three options available. What are the three options? One byte at a time, one primitive data size range at a time, and one object at a time. Which object? Maybe array object, maybe class object, or maybe collection object. Any of the three objects. Okay, sir, which class, sir? Any class. It may be a student class, employee class, integer class, a string class, any class. Any predefined or user defined class, if you want to store and read, then I have to use. Then tell me, in order to read these three types, if you want to read one byte at a time, which class I have to use? File input stream. If you want to read one primitive data range, data input stream. If you want to read object at a time, then object input stream. IO stream chapter 50% completed. Understand? IO stream chapter 50% completed. What is the remaining 50%? Bolo, अरे अला చూస్తారేంద్రా? अरे at this stage you should guess रा भाई. What is the remaining 50%? Output stream is the remaining 50%. And tell me, when you read one byte, first of all I have to write the data in 1 byte range or not? Then output stream class has a subclass. What is the name of the subclass? File output stream. Data output stream. Object output stream. Tell me, FOS is meant for writing 1 byte data. DOS meant for writing one primitive range data. OOS meant for writing one object data. So tell me, what is the combination of IO? FIS, FOS. DIS? DIS? DOS. OIS? OOS. OO. So this is IO stream chapter 100% completed. Hauna? This much simple chapter, yes. Okay. Writing object, reading object is technically called serialization and deserialization. OIS performing saving is called, OOS performing saving is called what? Serialization. OIS reading back is called what? Deserialization. FIS, FOS, writing, reading is called what? File IO, file input stream and file output stream. DIS, DOS also can consider as file IO or also can consider as serialization backend. Okay, let me consider these two operations as what? File IO. So IO stream chapter has three parts. What are the three parts? Number 1, file IO. Number 2, serialization, deserialization. Number 3, file class. So what is the file IO? Saving, reading, writing, reading data from the file is called what? File IO. Storing object, reading object from the file is called what? Serialization and deserialization. Actually, if you want to write data into the file, first of all, this file should be created. Creating file, deleting file is the job of which class? File class. So totally three things. First, create a file. Number 2, write the data. Number 3, read data. These three operations are we are doing as part of this chapter, IO streams. Everyone understand? Repeat once again. Who is the superclass of all input stream classes? Hey, IO streamer. Who is the superclass for all input streams? మీ జీవితానికి ఎలా బాగు చేయాలో అర్థం కాక చచ్చిపోతాను. Who is the superclass of all animals? Animal. Who is the superclass of all vehicles? Who is the superclass of all exceptions? Exception. Exception or throwable? Throwable. Who is the superclass of all objects? Why you are seeing me? Answer. Object. Who is the superclass of all output streams? Huh? Next, can we write and read data by using output stream and input stream directly? What's your answer? No. Why? Because we must write and read data in different formats. Okay. What are the different formats we can write and read data? Bolo, three formats. What is that? Number one, bytes. Number two, primitive data size range. Number three, range bytes. Next, what are the subclasses of input stream and output stream for writing and reading? Above three. What is your answer? File, output stream and file input stream. First you have to write, then only you can read. For 1 byte at a time. Second, DIS and DOS for 1 primitive data size range bytes. Third, OO. Ondava. OOS and OIS for 1 object at a time. That object can be either class object or array object or collection object. Sir, collections you didn't teach yet. Yeah, teacher the good word clever. Can't remember if I don't teach. Stupid question. Write down these notes. First, write need of IO stream chapter. For storing data permanently inside a file. Write down this first point and from here move here. Hello? Completed? Now let's try to write program now. What are the steps to develop a program to write data into a file? Write down steps to develop a program to write data into a file. How many steps? 3 steps. How many? 3 steps. Number 1, create which class object? If you want to write data into file, first you have to connect it to the file. Which class object? File. What do you want, write or reader? Write means what? Which class? Create FOS class object by passing file name as argument. Number 2, invoke which method? Write method by passing the value to store inside file. Next, tell me, this is your Java program. This is the file. Any name of the file list both. What I have to do? If I want to send your data, if you want to send data into this file, this Java program available inside JVM. This file is available inside hard disk. 2 are different places. There should be a connection. Understand? So tell me, if you want to write data into a file, what is required? First of all, a connection is required. This connection is nothing but what? Stream. What is a stream? A stream is a logical connection between a Java program to a file, through which we can send the data for storing and we can read data from the file. Now this is stream. Which stream it is? Input stream or output stream? Output stream. Output stream means it is taking the data from the variable, sending through it, and storing inside the file. Which output stream this is? FOS, file output stream. So generally we will represent it as a pipe connection. Okay, generally what is this pipe connection? Always a stream is represented as your real life pipe. Okay, represented as your real life pipe. In real life, how you have pipe connection, similarly in Java program also the connections are represented as pipe. Okay, let me. What is this pipe? Output stream pipe. Then the data will come and store here. Now my question is, try to understand. When you open a connection, tell me, when you create a pipe from the tank into your house, sometime due to some reason, this pipe is broken and water go out, na? When pipe is broken and water go out, immediately you are going on handling that problem. That is a development type problem or runtime problem? Runtime. Your pipe is connected, compiled successfully, development, compilation completed. Daily you are using. Suddenly what happened? Pipe broken because of air problem or something. That is called what? Runtime problem. So this runtime problem in Java what? Exception. If that kind of unknown problems are coming, we should handle now. So what is that? Handling. Last step is what? Handling exceptions. Handle exception. What exception? Java program trying to connect it to a file. First of all, that file must be available, na? File not found, exception, comma. After that, okay. First, what we did? We created FOS. New FOS object we created. After this FOS object created, you are calling what method? FOS dot write of data. Tell me, by the time you are calling write method, this connection may be closed, na? First connection is there. Some reason the connection is gone. That means you constructed a pipe. By the time you started the motor, the pipe connection may be broken. Then that exception I should handle got IO exception. File not found exception and IO exception. Two exceptions we should handle. Okay. Below program shows. Completed a diagram? Can you write program by your own? First, write down test 0 1 underscore fos.java main of first step is what? Create FOS object. File output stream FOS equal to, are you writing import statement? New FOS off. You want write data to which file? abc.txt. Completed. What next step? FOS dot write off. Which data you want, right? Ever wish. 97 I want. Next, you want, right? Single quote here you want. Okay. Now, write system. Okay, let me take this as B. System dot out dot println double quotes data is set. One more step, actually, I forgot. Once you write data, you have to close these connections. FOS dot close. Can you go back to the steps? Fourth step, close connection. Fourth step. You have written 3 steps, no? Steps to develop reading, writing. There you write. Fourth step, close connection. Close a connection. Now look at here. I should handle, why I am getting these errors? Because I should handle exception. File output stream, I should handle throws file not found exception. File not found exception, comma. Now look at that. When I write file not found exception, error is gone from this constructor. And next, we got compile time error still for write and close. Which exception I should handle here? Comma IO exception. Okay. Totally how many import statement? 3. File not found, file output stream, and file output stream, file not found, IO exception. This line is for connecting to the file. Connecting a file, and this is what? Writing data to a file. And this is closing FOS. Done, completed? Now I have a question. Do you have the file abc.txt inside your system? Did you create this file? No. Then if the file is not available, you will get file not found exception. Huh? Let's see, will I get or not? What happened? Exception coming or data saved? What happened? File output stream class constructor. Is it a constructor or not? File output stream class constructor first it checks whether this file available or not. If a file is not available, it will create the file. Okay. If it is not available, it will create and save the data into this file. It doesn't throw file not found exception. Then when it will throw file not found exception, if the constructor unable to create the file, then it will throw file not found exception. Presently, it is able to create, that's why not throwing any exception. Sir, where that file is available? The file is created in this folder, streams. Sorry, in this 01 practice project folder, it is created background in the hard disk. Let me show you properties in the hard disk. Look at there in this folder, abc.txt there, na? I'm deleting and again I'll show you. Delete it and run this program, control F11. Data saved. Look at there. abc.txt file is created where? In the 01 practice folder. Open this file by using edit plus or notepad. Your data is available. How many bytes of data? 2 bytes. 1, 2. Okay, sir, I have written 97 now, sir. I have written 97, but in the file it is showing. Now, how can I see that file in the Eclipse? On this project, refresh. The file is opening. Okay, hard disk available file is open here. Open this abc.txt. Look at there, what is coming? AB. So how this AB is coming? How this AB is coming? What I have written data 97, but how it is AB coming? Listen carefully. You written 97 into the file where in the hard disk. There is a small point you should notice here. You are writing data to abc.txt inside where? Hard disk. Inside hard disk abc.txt, 97 is not available as 97. It is available as zeros and ones. 1 byte zeros and ones. 97 converted into binary data, zeros and ones stored inside hard disk. This abc.txt is reading data from this file and displaying by whom? Editor software. What is this? Editor software. Editor software reading these zeros and ones converted into what? Character. Why? Because it is a editor. Editor can display only what? Characters. Understand? No, sir, I want 97 as 97. Then read this one by using FIS. If read by using FIS, 97 will come as 97. Okay. If you want binary format, use our Java program. You want character format, use what? Text editor. So if you open by using text editor, the data will be shown in the characters format. For example, here I am writing something called 5. And tell me, 5 ASCII character is unknown. Now what is coming here? Question mark. 97 ASCII character A, 98 ASCII character what? B, and 5 ASCII character unknown. That's why coming what? Question mark. Is it clear, everyone? Right. Now, after writing data, I want to read data from the file. I don't want to use text editor. I want to use my Java program. Okay, tell me, what are the steps we must follow to read data from the file? Right on. Next program. Steps to read data from a file. How many steps are there? Same 4 steps. Number 1, create which object? FIS object by passing file name as argument. Second, call which method? Write method or read method? Read method, and store or print the returned byte. Note, for calling, for reading multiple bytes, call read method multiple times. Third, close FIS connection. Fourth, handle file not found exception and IO exception. Can you draw the diagram by your own? This is Java program, and this is file. In this file, I have data. For reading data from the file, I have to create what? Connection. This connection is called what? Stream. Which stream? Input stream. What is that input stream? FIS. This stream is for reading data. Then here I should create FIS. FIS equal to new FIS of by passing file name. Then I should call int data. FIS method return type is int. FIS dot read. Then system dot out dot println data printing on console. Can you write program by your own? Try to write yourself. Writing a shall I try? Test 02 underscore FIS. Main method. First step what? Creating connection. FIS equal to new FIS of, from which file you want read? abc.txt. Now, whenever you are writing throws file not found exception, I must handle throws file not found exception. Okay, then next, reading data. How much data? Complete data, na only 1 byte. 1 byte from the file. Int data equal to FIS dot read. What is the read method return type? Read method return type is int. I should handle what exception for read method? Comma IO exception. So whenever we are dealing with IO stream chapter, 2 exceptions you must handle: file not found exception and IO exception. Then system.out.println data. What is the write method parameter? Int. What is the read method return type? Int. Can you tell me a method parameter is equal to a method return type? Then can we call this as a setter method? This is called getter method. Yes or no? Tell me, read method is a setter or getter? Setter. Read method is taking value or returning value or returning. That means what? It is getting the value from the file. And write method is storing. Write is a setter, read is getter. Once you get the value, you print and then close the connection. Control F11. And tell me, it is returning data as 97. Inside file, the data is available as character. Is it really character or as binary data? Na? Binary. Who is showing A? 97 as A. Editor. Editor software showing it. It is editor. Inside hard disk, what is happening? This is our hard disk. Inside hard disk, we have abc.txt. Inside abc.txt, we have 97 in zeros and ones format. Zeros and ones format, it is available. Now we have 2 options available. From Java program, when you read this 97, reading binary data from there and returning as what value? Character value or number value? Number. If you use editor software, this is editor software, it will read 1 byte data from the same file and return as what? Character. That is the difference. So don't misunderstand. Java program writing data into file in the character format. Wrong. It is stored the data inside file in what format? Binary format, zeros and ones. Okay, then who is showing the data inside the file in a character format? Editor software. Sir, in my Java program also I want to show data like in editor. Avuna? Then what you have to do? Typecast the data into character. Char of data. Dekho, you got now A. So that means inside editor software, it is reading the binary data, converted to number, apply what? Char casting, then it is converted to character. Second point, read method by default read only 1 byte. I want read second, third byte also. Then what to do? I should call this method how many times? Come on. How many times I should call read method? 3 times. Data 1, data 2, data 3. Data 1, data 2, data 3. Print data 1, data 2, data 3. Now print in both formats like in editor software. Then you will see the exact output, editor output. Look at there, 97, 98, 5. 5 place what is coming? Question mark. In editor software also we got what? Question mark. And here also we will get question mark. Because 5 ASCII number not supporting by our program. So finally what? I want to write data to a file 1 byte at a time. Use FOS.write. I want to read data from the file 1 byte at a time. Then I should use what? Read method. But read method can read only 1 byte. If you want to read all bytes, you should call read method multiple times. That means how many times you have called write method, those many times I have to call what? Read method. As many setter methods you have, those many getter methods you have, na? which setter method you call, that getter method you call. Similarly, as many times you call write method, those many times you have to call read method. Everyone understood? Got clarity here? Now I have a question. Is this program static nature or dynamic nature? If a number of bytes in the file are increased, suppose say this is C, D, E, F, then this read method can read only how many files, how many bytes? 3 bytes. A, B, C, 1. Remaining bytes, I have to increase the number of read methods here. Na? Suppose inside the file, I am decreasing the number of bytes. Then tell me, it can read only AB. For last read method, third read method, what it returns, very important, watch. That is important point. What is returning? -1. That means what? If there is no byte inside the file, that means if cursor reach end of the file, this is called end of the file. If cursor reach end of the file, read method returns what? -1. Suppose I am removing B also. First read method returns A. Second and third read method returns -1, -1, 2 times. Suppose if this file is empty, all 3 methods returns what? -1. Now tell me, if you increase the number of bytes, if you have exact 3 bytes, 3 bytes reading. If you increase the number of bytes, those remaining bytes are reading or not reading or not reading. If you want to read those number of bytes, I have to increase the number of read method calls. Now tell me, this logic become static nature or dynamic nature? Static nature. Will you encourage me to write static nature code? No. I want to call read method one time in the loop. In the loop. Okay, again and again I want to call. How long you want to call again and again? Until control reach end of the file. That means again and again means what? While is taking three expressions of one expression. One expression, Boolean expression. So what is that Boolean expression? If data equal to FIS dot read not equal to -1. Look at the condition of what I have written. First I am calling FIS.read. FIS.read returns what? 97. 97 not equal to -1? No. Then print data. Loop iterated. Again FIS.read method I call. Then returns what? B. 98. 98 not equal to -1? True. Again print data. Like this. How many times it is iterated? 6 times. 7th time what return? -1. -1 not equal to -1? No. Coming out. So tell me, this code is static nature or dynamic nature? Dynamic nature. I am decreasing number of bytes available in the file. Then how many bytes it read now? 3 bytes. Loop iterated 3 times. Now I am removing fully. Then it is display anything? Nothing. I am writing one character, then 1 byte. Then only 1 byte is coming. If I write multiple bytes, all multiple bytes are reading. If I write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is digits or characters? Huh? Digits are characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are look like a digits, but they are characters. If you type anything from the keyboard, what is it? Character. To the program, what is coming? ASCII number 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. But once you convert it to character, now character is coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anything you type on the keyboard, they are coming as what? Characters only. Java program read them as what? Their ASCII values. Okay, na? Fine. So finally, what you understood? If you want to read data from the file, you have two options. Call read method repeatedly or call read method inside while loop. Which one is a good idea? In the loop. This is what? Static nature code. This is a dynamic nature code. So which one you want comfortable? Huh? Static nature or dynamic nature? So write this while loop. Completed? So will you practice these 2 points? I will share the complete material of this iostream chapter. Please read, practice and come tomorrow. Tomorrow we will understand file copy operation, file reader, file writer, again file copy operation, and some string handling chapter, file iostream chapter combination we will also understand. So tomorrow is logical programming on iostream chapter. Don't miss tomorrow class. Thank you. That's all for today class. Tomorrow Friday, na? Is Saturday. Saturday is possible to take extra class? Morning, 8 a.m. Can you come to the classroom by 8 or 8:15? 8:15. Possible? If you can complete it by 8:15. 8:15 to 11 continuously I will take class. Tomorrow also? Tomorrow possible? No forcing. Not possible. Saturday possible. Why tomorrow not possible? Have any class? Just you cannot come, don't say. If you have any class, then okay, accepted. No class, you are free, but early morning, unable to wake up, unable to travel means it's not good. Okay, I want to take 8:15 a.m. to 11 a.m. for next 10 days. Is it okay? Possible? For not possible? If not possible, it's okay. If possible, I'll take class. Extra 1 hour will be there. Girls, not possible. Okay. We'll have regular class. Go. So people are saying not possible. Night class not possible. Day class not possible. Extra class not possible. Thank you. That's all for today class. Tomorrow, as usual, class is at 9:15. Thank you. Please practice today. Today uploading material and come. Okay. Practice also. Don't say not possible. Okay, no. Thank you.